Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JLeesCorner, and this is another edition of Car Conversations on JLeesCorner. Okay, I hope everybody is enjoying this hot ass Friday. Okay, it is 90 degrees today here in Detroit, Michigan, and whatnot. Okay, so yeah, y'all hear my air blowing because it's hot. Okay, so I hope it isn't too loud, but I'm sure I will be louder than the air conditioner or whatever. Okay, do not forget to subscribe to my channel to become a host. JayBirds, and all that goodness and stuff. Okay, do not forget to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself and everyone around you. Also, inhale and exhale, because that helps you stay calm, cool, and collected and whatnot. Okay, you can also follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner. Okay, because the description box has my social media, because y'all should follow me and stuff. Okay, and do not forget to like this video, comment in the comment section, and also share it on your social media to share me with your people. Okay, they should want to hear me too. So let's get into these three little topics I have on my way to work. I'm running late today, but y'all gonna get this nonetheless. And it's also hot, so let's hope my phone don't explode, because the sun is beaming down on my phone right now. Okay, so let's start off with Kenya. Okay, so with Kenya and Garcelle and a little bit of Ebony K. Williams from the Housewives of New York, which I do not watch, but Kenya took it upon herself to comment on things that happened on Beverly Hills Housewives and also New York Housewives. But it just so happens that she commented on things connected to the two black women on the show. The only black women on the show. We know Garcelle is the only black woman on Beverly Hills, and Ebony K is the first and only black woman on New York. So on the episode of Beverly Hills Housewives, Garcelle called out, or he's asked Kyle, okay, is the reason that she called out Garcelle at the reunion about not paying a donation was because she's black. Okay, she asked her, would you have done that to one of the white housewives? And while Kyle did say, well, I only did that because we was beefing right there. Well, not beefing, we was like at odds or whatever. We weren't in a good place, so that's why I pulled that out of my pocket to embarrass you. Okay, and Garcelle's point was, I get that, but you don't get how as black people we sometimes get looked at as people who are cheap, don't pay their bills, they don't tip right. So all these things, which are actual and factual, Garcelle brought up, like, you tried to embarrass me over some money, and me as a black woman, sometimes that stigma is different. They feel like we're not even good enough anyway. And I 100% understood Garcelle's point in that. Okay, she was trying to make Kyle aware certain things you do to be spiteful look different upon black people, because it does. Okay, so Kenya went to her own social media, as she had the right to do, and Kenya then told Garcelle, you know what, I don't think Kyle was doing that because she was black or whatever. This isn't a race issue. Stop always playing the race card. I'm like, what you mean? Oh, Kenya sometimes need to sit down and shut up. And it also sometimes looks like Kenya don't support other black women. And I feel like she doing that because she was on that show with Kyle. So I guess now Kyle's her friend. But I'm like, girl, leave it be. Okay, Kenya, sometimes leave it be. Kenya then went on to bring up how the reason it isn't about race is because Nene did not pay a donation to the Detroit schools years ago, and how Porsha supposedly did not do her donation to the black men's lab that her phony husband had going. I mean, Kenya's phony husband. And so she was saying how, Nene and Porsha, and basically also Garcelle, said on camera they would donate, but then in real life they did not. Now I'm like, first of all, Garcelle's issue wasn't that she did not pay, because she did pay. There was some kind of invoicing issue where she didn't get the invoice, whatever, but she paid the $5,000. Okay, so I feel like Kenya jumping in and making it seem as if, not only does Garcelle not pay, but Porsha don't, and neither did Nene. And I'm like, Kenya, sometimes just shut the fuck up, because it is true that black people do have a stigma of not paying bills. And when someone brought up how somebody tried to evict Kenya, she said, well, no, they tried to illegally evict me, and I end up winning in that lawsuit, which is fine. But the point is, if you don't understand that black people are looked at as people who do not pay well or do not pay their bills and do not tip, that is actual and factual, okay? But Kenya don't know that, because Kenya don't, girl, it's whatever. So, separate from that situation, okay, Ebony was kind of having a disagreement on the New York Housewives about education, okay? I think it was Luann who was also on that the Bravo Housewives of All Stars or whatever with Kenya. And she said how people who are not educated use like sexually explicit language or whatever, or explicit language. And it's because they aren't educated enough. They don't have a degree or whatever. And Ebony said, you know what? Technically, I'm the most, I have the most degrees here. So my education level is very, very high. However, I also use some of the language you say people who are educated don't use. So your point is not even valid, okay? Because I'm that person and I do use it, so you was on bullshit. Which made Kenya then go and comment and reply on Twitter that a person having a degree does not mean they smart. And I'm like, why are you going to Ebony? Okay, Kenya sometimes likes to align herself with people who she feel like will support her through her bullshit. So she's now trying to support them through their bullshit. Y'all know I'm not a Kenya fan. I'm also not a Kenya hater. When Kenya is right, I'm like, cool. But Kenya sometimes, to me, always likes to include herself and comment on things to get attention. And people always say, well, why y'all going on Kenya? Because Kenya always saying some shit. Nobody would comment on Kenya, and sometimes she would shut the fuck up with stuff that do not have anything to do with her. Okay? Stop trying to help white women, okay, seem right in an argument with the black people. When it's about a black or white issue, sometimes Kenya just shut up, because you are not even in the situation. But I'm going to leave that be, okay? Basketball wise, okay? You know, basketball wise is getting rebooted, okay, for a new season, allegedly, and whatnot. We know that Evelyn has already announced that she will not be on next season. Praise God. He works in all the ways we need him to work, okay? And so, they're bringing back some old people who, to me, was only on for like a season or two. Never quite got any shine from the show, mainly because the other old heads bullied their asses to not really be whatever. So like Angel Brinks, Brooke Bailey, DJ Duffy, and then British Williams. So supposedly, allegedly, those 4 women are coming back to the franchise. They're saying that Shani will be on the show in a limited capacity. We don't need Shani on the show at all, truthfully, if you want to be honest. She's not needed. She don't bring shit. I think Shani was really only on before because she was friends with Evelyn. Okay, Shani don't really like nobody else on the show. She don't like Malaysia in real life. She don't like Jen in real life. She really don't even like Jackie either. Her friend was Evelyn. And so that's why she was even on the show still, and even shooting with any of the other women. Now that Evelyn ass, Pussycat Evelyn is gone, I doubt Shani will be doing many scenes at all. I said before, she may be in 1 scene or 2 scenes throughout the season, and I'm pretty sure that will be it, because we don't need her. We don't need her. Now, if they rebrand the show, if they bring on other people, I do believe most of us YouTubers will review the show. Okay? Our main issue was really Evelyn and Shani. Those were our issues, period. Now, I feel like if they don't bring back OG, or if OG don't come back, that's fine too, because again, the last season was some complete bullshit. So if they bring on new women, I might review at least the first episode to see where it's gonna go. Because again, Evelyn, because at that point they should have a whole new storyline, a whole new flow. I don't mind at that point. You know, I'm all for, you know, letting black folk, you know, get some money here, there, get some jobs and whatnot. But I wasn't for them trying to promote Shani and Evelyn as these 2 queen bees of the show. That was what pissed me off. So Evelyn being gone and Shani being gone, I'm satisfied in that. Now they can get rid of Jen ass. Okay, let Jen be gone. And I also feel like if Evelyn's gone, ain't no need to bring Furby back, because no one likes Furby. So again, it depends on how it goes. And that's even if they really do get a new season, because they saying it, but we don't really know. Okay? And lastly, Falynn came up and announced that she's doing an interview about her life, divorce, and being, you know, railroaded, or was she railroaded? Was surprised or shocked to find out that Simon was dating Porsha, engaged to Porsha or whatever after him and her broke up. Now, the interview supposedly will be on YouTube on June 10th. I don't know why we have to wait till June 10th, but I'm like, fine, you know what I'm saying? I will watch it. Y'all know I'm going to talk about it. But when she posted the clip, the little premiere thing of her doing that, Simon clapped back. Okay, Simon reposted the promotion, and in his caption said, the interview or the story of the cheating wife, let's really talk about, why I filed for divorce. But you also took back that filing, so I'm going to leave that be. And, she was cheating on me. He then put up the name. Let me see if I can see it real quick. Jaden Banks. Either Jaden or Jalen, one or two. But Banks. Now, he put the dude name up. Okay, put up his IG handle to make it easier for everybody to find him. I'm like, oh, Simon being messy, being petty, okay? And supposedly the dude, he's a handsome young man, okay? And by young, I mean like in his late 20s, early 30s. And supposedly he was friends with Simon and Falynn. And there's a video that he posted of how he was out of town, out of the country, on a vacation, and he thanks his friends Simon and Falynn. Now, he then edited that caption and took out their names, okay? Because, again, Simon is alleging that Falynn was cheating with him, so he's their friend too. I'm like, so y'all all fucking friends? You were friends with Dennis, now you were Dennis' baby mama, you were friends with this Jaden dude or whatever, and now he's supposedly, fucking your ex-wife or current wife or ex-wife. And he also said that Falynn is pregnant by the dude, okay? I was like, is she pregnant? Now, Falyn's face looks a little plump. Her titties look amazingly huge, okay? But that could be some little COVID weight, okay? I don't want to say she looked pregnant because she does, but she doesn't. But again, these days, people picking up pounds and pounds here and there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, but he's saying she's looking plumper because she's pregnant. I don't know. But I do feel like, how do you know she's pregnant unless y'all were still... y'all were broken up sooner than you said y'all were? Because if she's pregnant, she would have to be at least 3-4 months pregnant or whatever. And if you just got a Porsha in April... how was your wife that pregnant? It's weird, okay? And I feel like Simon, because the one part she said how Simon, doesn't get caught doing things unless he wants to. It makes me believe Simon is, kind of sneaky. He's sneaky dinky. And, she was with him for 5 years total. They were married for 2 years total. I do feel like Falynn knows Simon better than Porsha, okay? And I do feel like a part of me feels like Porsha needs to listen to Falynn, because at the end of the day, you've known that man for a couple months. She was with that man for 5 years, so she may know more than you. And I also feel like the same way that Simon and Porsha is all up here posing for photos or whatever, and all smiling, hugging in clubs or whatever, it's the same shit he was doing with Falynn. So what makes you feel as if the same way he was so lovey-dovey with Falynn, so happy with Falynn or whatever, and had her on private jets too, that you may not be his future ex-wife as well? I don't like it when women are with men who are like beefing with their exes in public. And I feel like Simon in a way is beefing with Falynn in public while you are currently engaged to Porsha. Why give any attention to Falynn? Let her speak her piece. At the end of the day, she is your ex-wife and she can say whatever. But a part of me feel like Simon feeling the way to feel like he has to have a rebuttal or a response to Falynn. It's some truth in her saying like he has to have the last word or whatever. He can't just let things go. So I'm like, Porsha, you better listen to Falynn. Don't you act like that you know that man. You may not know that man like you think you do. But again, that's on her. So yeah, because Porsha and not Dennis, it could be Dennis, but Porsha and Simon, who were out of town or whatever, they were celebrating his birthday. She got him a little watch. I feel like Porsha and Simon was so quiet, so private with their dating life. It's weird that now they want to kind of flaunt stuff for the cameras. It's like, you don't have to flaunt stuff for us now. You know what I'm saying? And I do agree with also Robin on when they was on the Breakfast Club, Robin Dixon or whatever, how she said that she really wished that they would have kept their relationship secret a little bit longer. I kept saying before, the reason people have such an issue with Simon and Porsha is for how quickly they said they were together and engaged. If they would have came out 6 months from now and said, hey, we in love, we're engaged, we're together, we've been dating I think people would have been more understanding because it's been a long amount of time. But you can't file for divorce, you know, in April or March, and then you get engaged a month later and want people to believe, oh, I found love I found love in the whole place. It's like, no, you was cheating on your damn wife with Porsha, okay? We're gonna let that be. But yeah, had they waited about 6 months to announce they were together, I do think it would have been less of a blow. And then it would have been more of an explanation about, okay, me and Falynn was not really friends, and that, and that, and that. But the quickness of it would be like, damn, bitch, that fast? Really? Okay. Whatever. But anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. That's all that happened that I can remember. I do know Bow Wow and Soulja Boy is still beefing about the little versus thing or whatever, because Soulja Boy put up that if Bow Wow wins the versus, he will, you know, sign over his, was it a Porsche? A Lamborghini? It's some red car. I think maybe a red Lamborghini that he said he's had all this time. He feel like Bow Wow don't have whatever car he said he had before. I do feel like this versus is going to be entertaining because Bow Wow and Soulja Boy are both characters. Okay, they both like to act like themselves. They both like to act like Bow Wow, to act like Soulja Boy. It's, you know, they're characters of themselves. I can't wait for that. But I'm like, this man put up a whole car. I'm like, girl, y'all is crazy. Anyway, I'm done. Again, have a great weekend. I will be live tonight at 9 p.m. on my channel to discuss, you know, panel foolishness, you know, all those things that happen on the live on All About the Tea. I felt some kind of way. This based on stuff that I had went through. So I will be live on my channel tonight to discuss that at 9 p.m. Just, you know, being on the panel, rules of panel stuff, you know, being a new YouTuber or whatever, I'm going to have that discussion tonight on my channel at 9 p.m. Yeah, so come through with your girl, have a little talk or whatnot, let that be that. But enjoy y'all Friday. I am almost at work. Gotta go. Peace.